Welcome back, everyone, to Mass Effect 3. Last time we left off, I had to restart a mission because it glitched out. There were no enemies. And you can't complete a mission with no boss. So, to recap last time, we are currently on Tuchanka, trying to find Primarch Victus's nephew, Lieutenant Adrian Victus, I'm not sure which. But his ship crash landed on the planet, and it's our job to extract. Hopefully the game won't glitch this time.
A secret Turian mission on Tuchanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
You're the Turian. You tell us.
I got nothing, Lieutenant.
Shh. See him.
Quick. We don't want them to call for backup.
I'm on it!
Gotta love the ambush.
Escape pod. Our first casualties.
Survived the crash just in time for a harvester to take him out.
Died in the explosion?
Or dragged out and chewed on by husks. Together. Eyes up.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
Okay, one of the things I've heard about is if you kill the harvester, it might glitch out, so we're just not going to do that.
Harvester! Incoming harvester! Harvester's firing on the Turians!
Or not. Well, hopefully we didn't glitch it out.
Thank you. Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
Yeah. Not one left behind.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
Doesn't always work that way. You gotta make your own name.
Looks like we got the jump.
Damn, another harvester!
Thanks for the help. We'll rendezvous at the crash site.
I really hope I didn't glitch this again. That would be bad.
I think we saved all those men.
Over here.
Over here.
Over here.
I'm right here.
Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here. What's your status?
We're indeed. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
online. We'll survive.
Victus is going to pay for this.
Court-martial or hanging?
How's Victus going to live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Coming!
This is a good sign. We didn't have husks the first time.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood. Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
Here's where politics pisses me off. Wouldn't the Krogan want to blow these Reapers the hell off their own planet?
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
There's the ship. Oh, I got hurt. It's a good sign. I see people shooting.
All right, let's move!
Right behind you!
For Paladin!
Okay. Give me your shields. Your shields too.
Here comes another one of those bad boys!
Oh, okay, I should have used the black star on that. Oh well.
I'm on it. Area secure.
Harvester down.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up.
Stand down, soldier.
These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
What exactly did you
You mean the
do?
crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Well, it was a bad call, but not one made of stupidity. You just didn't know the terrain that well.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant,
What?
if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
They're Turians!
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Cerberus is involved, just try and keep me away. But no, the Turians are a proud warrior race. Appeal to their honor.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the Genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch, you got some explaining to do.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Normally, no. However, all things are not equal. We are facing a genocidal threat. And my planet is already on fire. So
Why would
yes.
I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Alright, we got a couple new things. Optimized EZO capacitors. A team of engineers working on the Normandy SR-2 developed the theory behind this piece of equipment. Dreadnought-class drive capacitors use specialized EZO components to channel and store thermal energy with greater efficiency than previous designs. These capacitors were quickly incorporated into the design of the device found on the Prothean archives on Mars. And As you can see, our war asset bar is green now instead of blue. That means if we launch the Crucible now, we could theoretically, quote-unquote, beat the game. However, we would just barely do it. I want to get that green as far to the right as possible before I launch it. Alright.
We could be on the front lines. Why have they got us guarding a door anyway? It's gonna break regs right now.
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked to Thoreau? Electors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn. Okay, I guess we gotta be ready for anything to come through that door.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal. Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
You're a little crazy, you know that, right, trainer? I know, the whole thing of tangible versus digital. I always prefer tangible to digital myself. That's why most of my video games come on discs. Alright, let's see if... Everyone's where they were. Okay, let's go take care of that bomb, and then we have to go to the Citadel, because there's one part we need to deliver, the Krogan power grid.
Shuttle. This is Lieutenant Victus with the 9th Platoon. Do you copy?
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's Turian.
What do you mean,
Ah, for
Turian?
fuck's sake.
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
Brutal, but it makes a certain kind of sense. Put the Krogan down hard if they tried anything.
You won't earn trust with tactics like that. But right now we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Rex is gonna just love this.
Let's move it, people!
Hot LZ.
Behind something!
Keep your heads down!
Alright, that's the last guy.
Once we reach the bomb, I'll need to reprogram the trigger mechanism.
There's the turret. With your shields. I always love how they keep bringing out those riot
Defeat the
shields
Krogan
like
and
they're
then
gonna
plant
do
a bomb
anything.
on their planet. Pretty extreme, but those were desperate times.
They did what they had to. Maybe the Turians have more in common with us than I thought.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Yes. Yeah, the problem is a lot of the Krogan that were alive at the time when you planted the bomb are still fucking alive. Because they lived for millennia. Whereas Turian and human lifespans are basically identical at this point. Around 150.
Good work, Lieutenant.
So while the Turians are like, it wasn't us that did it, it was our ancestors. For the Krogan, since those Krogan are still likely to be around, they probably actually remember it and are gonna be pissed.
I don't like the sound of that.
Plugging out. Let's get to high ground.
Agreed. Let's go.
I think that's the bomb.
Damn.
Oh, that's a
That
biggie.
thing's gonna do some damage. How the hell they hide that?
It must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
I hope Victus knows what he's doing. We won't get a second chance.
That's a
We gotta
big bomb.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Yes. Hey Starscream, I'm glad you can make it. Trying to learn a new anime song.
We're closing on the Hornet's nest. They'll be swarming out any minute now.
I know a few in Japanese
Then all of the things in my
by heart.
Damn it.
No more English ones. No turret for you.
Looks like control schematics for automated turrets. No good now, but they might be useful.
Cerberus has the jump on us.
I'll catch him, Lieutenant.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Are you sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do. Buy me a few minutes,
Good.
Commander.
We'll make sure
Buy
you
us
have the
some
time
time.
you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Damn it! Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
Detonation protocols are ready. Shepard blocking access. All units engaged.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
Understood. We've got company.
I need more time, Commander.
We're working on it.
More incoming.
Working on it.
Sending everything they got.
Watch for more shuttles.
Shepard,
Take that thing down, now!
Programming the bypass.
All right.
Commander! Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to...
Disarm it!
No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
Manually drop the trigger, huh? One trigger handle's stuck. It's got less than a minute to get rid of it.
Lieutenant!
Victory. At any cost.
He did it.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
He never hesitated. Whatever he was before, he'll be remembered for this.
What will the Turians think about this, Garrus?
Hard to say. Sacrifice and more is expected. He did us proud, but we're a hard bunch to please. Living your life for the cause. Society first, platoon first. It's all just expected.
He did what he had to do when it counted.
Yes. Yes, he did.
He also probably just saved the Turian Krogan alliance before it even formed. Hopefully Daddy understands that.
Good work on Tuchanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb?
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
The situation is fragile at the moment. With Rex and the Primarch aboard the Normandy, you've got a situation brewing. We don't have a solid alliance between those two yet. Keep the peace, Commander. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Pack it out.
Time to go yell at him.
We couldn't risk another galactic war with the Krogan.
The Genophage wasn't enough? You had to plant a bomb on my planet?
The decision was made hundreds of years ago. So much has changed.
Not enough to tell us about the bomb, coward.
Hey! We can't let the past rip us apart. Working together, we have a chance. Primarch, you had a bomb on Tuchanka. And Rex, in the Turian's place, you would have done the same damn thing.
Shepard!
It's over. His own son died today making this right.
Please, Commander. It's all right.
Yes, fine. Shepard, you made your point. We have stronger enemies to face.
We do.
I understand your reservations before, Commander. But I hope you now understand the secrecy.
Secrets get people killed. You've learned that the hard way.
Yes. The hardest lesson I'm ever to learn, Commander. My son, he died with the respect of his men. I wanted to thank you for that. His sacrifice will be recorded in the histories of the 9th Platoon. Something any father would be proud of.
Yes, sir.
Garrus, calm her down. Well, the funny thing is throughout the entire game, Garrus will constantly try and keep Shepard's spirits up. You know, try and make her laugh, do little things like that. Nice little touches. Turian Blackwatch, a team of exceptionally skilled special ops soldiers. Blackwatch is sent on missions that threaten the safety of Palaven itself. It was pulled from the homeworld by order of Primarch Adrian Victus, who wanted to mobilize its elite force in less hopeless situations across the galaxy. The majority of Blackwatch's operations are classified, although it's generally accepted that they have the highest success rate of any Turian unit in history. There are rumors that Saren Arturius was part of Blackwatch before becoming a Spectre, although given his youth when he joined the Turian army, it seems highly unlikely.
Again, Commander, thank you for ensuring my son died with honor. It's all a Turian father can hope for. But this is war. The time for mourning is later. Is there something you need?
Despite everything, Primarch, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Commander. And I know I'm not the first to lose their son to this war. Needless to say, I'm committed to stopping the Reapers.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Damn it, give her the romance. That'll happen in this game, Starscream. Just be patient.
The Turians pull another move like that, Shepard, and this alliance is off.
Just bear with me, Rex. This is hard for all of us.
I've got Reapers on my planet, a bomb that almost blew up my planet, and if those two fail, the Genophage to make sure we all go extinct anyway. I don't want to hear about who has it hard.
Understood.
Good. Now, is there something you need?
What will you do after the Genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
What do you think my Black Widow sniper rifle is, Starscream? Basically, it's the intervention.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
Well, it seems you've been there more than I have, Shepard. You tell me.
I didn't know what the Turians were up to.
I know, and I appreciate what you did. If that bomb had gone off, curing the Genophage wouldn't have mattered much. We are still curing it, aren't we? I don't like waiting around when so much is at stake.
Don't worry. Victory in this war starts with Tuchanka. We'll get it done.
Rex, I haven't forgotten the promise I made to you on Vermeer. I will keep it.
Back on Sarkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more. No offense.
Believe it or not, we sometimes have good ideas, Rex. You should try listening.
Yeah, but our women have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
So they're like human women, when human men are like,
That's it for now,
I can't.
Rex. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
Well, Rex, where do you think he was gonna cut? The Genophage is a fertility plague. Remember? Alright, we need to go back to the Citadel.
Category 6 after Eden Prime.
At 6? Damn. Well, if I'd been on Eden Prime, I'd have lost it too.
He fought it, said he was still fit for duty. Last thing he told me was that he was joining Cerberus.
I heard what Victor's did.
He was a brave man.
I don't think I could... there I go again. I was going to say that I could never do that.
But?
But I was wrong. Being here, watching you, you've shown me what it means to serve in the Alliance.
You're a good officer, Trainer. Glad you finally realize it.
Thanks. Not that I'm volunteering for bomb job duty. I'd suggest sending someone who has armor first, if possible.
Just want to make sure. Okay. We picked up a couple things that people in the Citadel might need. Cerberus turret controls and Krogan power grids and stuff like that.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm headed to Purgatory.
We'll have a cab ready for you.
I want to get all the side stuff done before we hit
Can't believe he did that. They were refugees.
or cure the Genophage. Because once we hit cure the Genophage, that advances the plot. You're locked out of everything before then.
Don't mean to interrupt, but I found these schematics. They're pretty old, but maybe they could help you.
Oh. Those really are old, but solid. We could totally convert our current systems to this. Thanks.
Alright, so Allison is done. Now we need to go to the Presidium for, the...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select one moment.
Or for Barlavon, and then I think we need to go see Kelly Chambers at the docks.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I rescued those soldiers from Reaper territory.
Excellent work. The Shadow Broker has authorized me to offer you a finder's fee for his guard's safety. And now that our business is concluded, I have to tend to some other engagements. Goodbye, Commander. And may I say, good luck.
'Cause you're gonna need it. Alright. We're here. Actually...
You decided how to tell him? I don't know.
How are these guys doing?
Matriarchs aren't gonna do anything to you, especially in the middle of this damn war.
My reports don't show much activity from the Asari military against the Reapers.
Come on, you know how Asari work. Infiltration and sabotage.
But against Reaper forces, that's...
I know. About as useful as tits on a hen are. Good thing we've got the Turians and the Krogan to do the heavy lifting. Our people just aren't built for the front ranks.
Not self, never start drinking when Athena's. Hey Nugget. Useful as tits on a Hanar. For those that don't know, Hanar are the jellyfish people.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
So that was a genuine spec take right there. How's it going, Nugget? We're about ready to cure the Genophage. Just... don't spit the water. I know, right?
Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
I'm just doing some last-minute Citadel business before I advance the plot, aka cure the Genophage.
Well, I followed your advice. What do you think of my new look?
It's a shame you need a disguise. I liked your old look.
Me too. But sacrifices must be made. Kelly Chambers is no more. Citadel records now show me as Felicia Hannigan of the mining vessel Typhoon.
Pleased to meet you, Felicia.
No, you can call me Kelly.
Alright, so we managed to convince Kelly Chambers that maybe switching her identity is a good idea, because usually when you get fired or quit from Cerberus, it's usually in a body bag.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
Alright. Back to Tuchanka to finally cure the Genophage.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Once and for all. This is actually going to be one of my favorite missions in the entire Mass Effect trilogy. Okay. Orbit. Kinda, yeah. Let's do one last sweep of all the planets here, make sure that they're 100%. So there's nothing else we need to get. Intimate Cluster doesn't have anything to get anyway. 100%, 100%. That one doesn't have anything to find, so we're good. 100%. That one doesn't have anything to find. Alright. We are good to go. Kelly has a surprisingly similar look in her Shepard. I can kind of see it. That's why I had Shepard say, I prefer redheads, because Shepard's a redhead, and in real life, I definitely prefer redheads.
Full stop. Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
But the whole reason we're doing this is to help Palaven.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Rex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility. Finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Pyjack. It's time to cure the Genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Dalatras.
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
You spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the Genophage will end in lasting peace?
Yes. Because Rex is the leader of the Krogan. He's strong enough and charismatic enough to curb their revenge.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatras?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Urdnot Rex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
You little bitch. There's not even a question in my mind. I'm going to cure the Genophage. 1, it's the right thing to do. 2, Rex will find out. He's not that dumb. And 3, there is no way I am shooting Morden Solus. I'm gonna have to tell them. Warn them about the sabotage. And the reason why I picked Javik is this is the first time he has in 50,000 years to fight against a Reaper. I'm not going to deny him that chance.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments. Most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
Yeah, well, the Solarian Dalatras contacted me.
Rex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Guns blazing indeed.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
The enemy is approaching.
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
Shepard, it's ugly over here. Whatever you do, keep them away from the female.
First palisade now here. We're not done yet. More on the way.
Bastards.
Acknowledge.
We almost got them all.
Having fun killing Reapers, Javik?
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple Krogan. Problematic.
Who are you?
Erdnot Reeve, brood brother to our illustrious leader. Reeve and I share the same mother, and nothing else. For which I'm thankful. I remember what it means to be a true Krogan. We flay our enemies alive and drown them in a geyser of their own blood. We don't invite them into our home.
There's no time for this. Whatever grudge you have against Solarians ends right now.
As long as it involves a bullet in his head, time for some payback. Stand down, Reeve. The Solarian is with me.
Enough! You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy, and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
The Krogan are like the Hulk, pointed at a big monster and let them do the rest.
This is Turian Wing Artemek. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the Genophage, Rex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of Genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges, and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
But now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Rex.
What? With the Genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
Oh yeah, the
The
Dallatras.
Dallatras tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on her. Why are we stopping?
That doesn't
Rex,
look good.
you and Morden stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
Dangerous stopping like this.
Look at that Reaper. It's the end of the world out there.
It will be my first kill, but not the last.
This combustion manifold isn't going to last long. Let's get moving.
All right.
What's happening, Shepard? We can't sit around like this.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemek, this is Shepard. We've
Jump
been delayed.
it.
Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here. An airstrike isn't enough against the Reaper. We must join the fight.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We are going.
Commander!
Uh-oh.
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Run!
Shepard, what's happening?
Rex, get the female out of here now!
Rick's like, no problem, I'm out of here.
Go! Artemek, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way. Rex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground, We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Nugget, the problem was they could only get maybe 1 or 2 trucks across before the bridge collapsed, which it did. They couldn't get the whole convoy. But when the convoy started coming under attack, it was like, well, move! And the bridge did finally collapse after 2 trucks, so yeah.
Did you feel that? Felt like a tremor.
I was wondering the same thing myself when I first played this, so...
Never figured the Krogan for the artistic type.
Notice they chose obedience as their subject.
You have a very pessimistic worldview, my friend. And just so you know, I'm very pessimistic.
There it is again. That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Rex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws. Sounds troubling.
When the Krogan name a Thresher Maw, you know you're in trouble. They don't think anyone's ever going to kill it.
Kalros, I would guess. Impressive.
I sure hope that's to scale. Any bigger and...
Don't tell me I'm going to fight Kalros. I didn't pack a nuke with me. Pessimism holds no disappointment. This is true. Shit, Rachni.
Rachni.
There are bound to be more than just the ones we killed. Rex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Daylight ahead.
Hey, Light.
But now, this is new. Part of Tuchanka that isn't rubble.
Remnants of a failed species.
It's water.
Rex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And green. I didn't think plants grew here anymore.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
And when we get there, vengeance will be mine.
Ahead, we've got movement.
More opportunity for a kill.
Great. This is what we need. A giant Thresher Maw.
Hang tight, we've got more on the way.
Have I mentioned how much I love this rifle?
Then we've got one of the big ones.
And he isn't alone.
The enemy is dead for the moment.
Rex, you're right about Calros. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Rex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Alright, see you in a bit, Starscream.
Try to find it, and we'll pick you up there.
How many Reapers? Bugs. Oh, never before been mentioned. Jesus!
Really starting to hate this place.
Welcome back, Starscream.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the ship. Calros!
Rex?
Break off! We're getting out of here!
Jesus!
Territorial instinct confirmed.
She's not gonna get us.
Talk about a land shark.
Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Tell me something I don't know.
Now where do you suppose? And the thing is, I bet Rex is enjoying this.
War is not sport. It's a means to an end.
Watch it, more ahead.
I have them in sight.
Shepard, Rex busy driving truck. Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet? Entertained. Calros is quite resistant.
How are you entertained?
Try faster. I can smell the damn thing's breath.
Give me your shields. There's two.
Shepard, we've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you. Shepard, get over here. Reed, keep an eye out for that model. I don't want it sneaking up on us. Make it quick, Rex. We're exposed.
Move it!
It's Calros.
Run! Fool, run!
Move, Shepard.
We're in. Go!
What about Reed?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
I don't think we've got a big enough gun to handle that.
Vengeance is the goal. Suicide is not.
We're curing the Genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
And I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
What?
Already discussed strategies. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawned. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
Well, fuck it.
Flew through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
That's the spirit, Shepard.
How would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Kalros's glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing cure.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a sister to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero. Now, let's show them why. Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Rex, and this is my planet!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have cure ready.
One of the best Paragon interrupts.
Let's get in there!
Bro fist.
I took care of those Rachni. But someone has to raise those maw hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy, Rex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Ever heard of the saying, all is fair in love and war? Well, this is war.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Make it quick, Morton. We're all over us out here.
Oh, Jesus!
Everyone all right?
Fine here.
I think worse. Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers.
Consider that.
You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Thanks for the advice, Rex.
I remember this spot.
Just keep moving.
Oh, thank God. Air support.
This is Artemis Wing. Don't try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
I knew they wouldn't give up. Up on our left, one of the hammers. On the right.
Jesus fucking...
Morton, hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Almost have cure. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
Second hammer's on the other side.
Shepard, get that second hammer.
Ow!
Reaper in my way, Rex!
You get all the fun.
You call this fun? Fucking crazy, Krogan.
Go! Get back to the truck! I'll take care of the cure!
Guess who's coming to dinner? This is like one of the kaiju fights. Oh God! Tharshama vs. Reaper, who wins? Oh, and it gets knocked against the shroud. That's gonna hurt. Kalros ain't out. connection. Oh, just going for the death roll. Death roll. Oh, God. Oh. It's getting crushed. And the Reaper is dead. Calros just ate the Reaper. Morden, tell me you have everything ready.
Morden, is secure ready? Yes. Loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Good.
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes. Manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Morden, no.
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
When you go up, that's a one-way trip, buddy.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Scientist Solarian. Bye, Morden. Salutes in the chat. He did it.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Did it. Genophage is cured. From this point on, the Krogan become one of the most powerful allies in the fight against the Reapers.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. Besides, I know where you sleep. We'll wake you if anything comes up.
If you insist.
And we're back in the frozen forest. Alright, chase the kid. In slow motion.
That won't happen. Go get him, Commander. I'll see you all when you get back.
Whispers of the Dead. First Morden, Ashley. Where did that kid go?
Screw that. I can hold them off. Go back and get a link. You know it's the right choice, LT.
Let me save you. Oh, wait, you're on fire. It's all just on the D-pad.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you.
Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Ashley back on Vermeer. She gave her life stopping Sovereign. I wonder what she'd make of fighting a whole fleet of Reapers.
If I had to guess, Ashley would call it target practice.
Yeah. Sounds like her. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
What now?
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councillor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
Well...
If Udina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Dallern out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Really? Okay.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
By the way, that's in reference to the Galactic Readiness, which is essentially multiplayer. The more you play multiplayer, the more ready your galaxy is, and the more effective your war assets are. But since the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer servers are dead, I'm stuck with what I got.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Urdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear. What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back-channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the Genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
What about Arya's mercenaries?
Arya T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful and violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Darner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Surkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them. Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
About the Quarians, how's Tally doing?
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Alright, well...
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
And then the new war assets. For the Alliance, we've got 5th Fleet. Krogan power grids are supplying energy to Purgatory, allowing the club to operate as usual, improving the morale of soldiers on shore leave. Well, look at how much we jumped from the last time. We're just barely over minimum now. Well... Turian. We've got the Turian 43rd Marine Division. It was founded during the ancient unification wars that rocked Palaven over 2,000 years ago. The 43rd maintains relations with other council races, running joint training exercises with the Asari, Solarian, and more recently, Alliance military forces. Knowing how their allies fight have become an asset, as the 43rd troops have the discipline and experience to integrate into any army on any battlefield. The Turian 7th Fleet was assigned the privilege of guarding the Crucible during the weapons construction and deployment. The fleet flies constant surveillance around the massive device, coordinating with Alliance security patrols and VI-run counterintelligence programs. The 7th Fleet knows what it would cost the galaxy if the Reapers breached their defenses. Every vessel's captain is prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice if it ensures the Crucible's safety. Updated. Recovering the legendary banner of the 1st Regiment lifted the spirits of the overworked Turian forces. In a society where the military is synonymous with the government, the Turian Engineering Corps is responsible for everything from maintaining sidewalks to creating spaceports. Their fame spread beyond Palaven after they helped repair the damage done to the Citadel by Sovereign in record time. TEC engineers view the Crucible as the greatest challenge of their career, and have sped up the building process with their expertise and equipment. So the Turians are giving us 445 assets, while the Krogan are giving us a whopping 830. By the way, inside baseball, the Solarians only would have given us an extra like 150 or so. So I think we made the right call. Not Rex fought alongside Commander Shepard during the first Reapers invasion attempt in 2183. Afterwards, he returned to Tuchanka and spent the following years rising the leadership of his clan, championing progressive methods meant to strengthen the Krogan as a whole. Conservative elements were unhappy, but news of a successfully cured Genophage has solidly united all of Tuchanka under Rex's command. Hailed not only as a great warrior, but a savior, the Krogan will follow Rex into the maws of the Reapers themselves. Inside baseball is it's a saying, Starscream. Krogan clans. Centuries of Krogan infighting abruptly halted with the news of a cure for the Genophage. With their future restored, Tuchanka's clans have united in a show of force not seen since the Rachni War. The clans have also been stockpiling weapons of mass destruction for decades. Thankfully, their full destructive force can now be turned on the Reapers instead of Tuchanka. Their strength, size, and regenerative power make the Krogan ideal shock troops. What it means is I'm letting you in on some insider information behind the scenes. Clan Urdnot has become the unofficial but uncontested representative body of the Krogan power to the rest of the galaxy. Within the past decade, Urdnot's warriors have either absorbed or wiped out clans Nockmore, Jerdun, Quash, and even the legendary ferocious clan Raik. The discovery of a fertile Urdnot female rallied even more Krogan, regardless of affiliation to Urdnot's banner. Krogan mercenaries. Many Krogan went fortune-seeking out in the lawless terminus systems. Their imposing bulk and infamous brutality won them prized positions as bodyguards and mercenaries. When news of a Genophage cure spread, these drifters were contacted by their clans and urged to join Shepard's forces against the Reapers. After centuries of aimless brawls and bleak futures, Krogan everywhere are heeding the call. All that thanks to curing the Genophage. Doing good just feels good.
Taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Just wait, next we'll have a Prothean and a Reaper standing in the same room.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria. The Turians have given us top-level access to their combat data. Their ships are already moving in to help the Alliance fleet. You actually secured a Krogan-Turian alliance. It's one thing to hear about Commander Shepard. It's another to see her in action.
From Alliance News Network Information Partners, Pharos. A group of colonists on Pharos have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zoo's Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attacks several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons, as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, spokesman Elizabeth Bainin said. We've survived worse, and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. Dear Shepard, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time, it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now. I can confirm that. But the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level, we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other, and act with one mind, ignoring the pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorian as his thrall. But my connection to the people of Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reapers' voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving with Pharaoh soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you. Shiala. This is just that. Making babies. It's Rex. And this is the Dalatros saying, fuck you. And we got a war asset. Because of Mass Effect 1, we spared the Green Asari. And spared all those colonists. And then Mass Effect 2, we helped them out on Ilium. We now have a war asset. I love how all that, every little minor decision does end up coming into play in the final game.
Alright, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
I love those back and forth jokes.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
I'm glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
That could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
Yeah, I never would have taken the deal. I made a promise to Rex. And Shepard keeps her promises. Especially the promises about kicking someone's ass. Okay, let's make the rounds. See if there's anything I need. Open up.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Bomb it from orbit. No upgrades. Ground addresses New Garlock Company. Locked to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. Okay, miss. Wait a second. A 95 increase in recent relay traffic around Widow. By the way, the Widow relay is the Citadel's relay. I guess it makes sense. Everybody's heading to the Citadel to for refugees, but 95% increase? That's a lot.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
At your service.
What is Edie doing in the AI core, I wonder?
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his
Same
scars,
here.
but I think he actually likes them.
What are you up to now?
I'm uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Only 160 meters. Okay, so Javik.
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And the Krogan we met, who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what, exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos. The natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
What sets us apart from the animals is the capacity of compassion.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
Do you really think so?
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
Yeah, Shepard definitely wants... I mean, she accepts the burden on her shoulders because she has to, but she definitely wants it
Gabby, what do you
off.
think about our new yeoman, Miss Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
Ken, take a fucking hint. She likes you.
Genophage cure, huh? This beats the hell out of reporting on the Milgram City Council.
I don't think I've heard of Milgram. Which planet is that again?
Beckenstein. It's right next door to the Citadel. I'm a colony kid.
Beckenstein, by the way, was the planet where we did Kasumi's loyalty mission.
Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
You've just implemented a cure for the Genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a Council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the Genophage cure. Anything more is between the Council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shepard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong. Okay, I'll cut that together with the rest of the segment and send it to Command for approval.
I like you a lot better than Al Jelani because you're not twisting my words. And I get final approval of everything you send out. Haha!
For your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too. The
boy.
last drop on Tuchanka was intense. I tried providing air support, but the sky was so full of Cerberus, it was like someone kicked a hornet's nest.
I like how Steve and Vega basically become those two guys.
Parts of Tuchanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere. Okay, anything I can upgrade? Not really. I mean, I can upgrade it, but I don't use it, so what's the point? Alright. Let's head to Novaria to take out that Cerberus base, and then we'll head to the Citadel. Huh. Atheon cluster is a new thing there. Attican Beta, there's a new system there. Interesting. Well, we do that. Atheon's got a lot of planets, whereas the Attican Beta only has the 2 systems. So after Novaria, we'll go to the Attican Beta, then the Atheon cluster. Okay, so take Garrison Edie.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's got to be now.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Commander, you'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
Multiple contacts.
Die. Weekly processing report, Sergeant Parker. All on-base personnel have been processed. Integration protocols successfully updated. That doesn't sound good. Grenade out.
Looks like we found the control center. Advanced heating unit stabilizers. I guess it's cold enough here.
Edie?
Front and center.
As you command.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem. Cortez, get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Warning. Warning. Security breach. Initiating lockdown failsafe.
That shield won't do you any good.
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Affirmative!
Bam!
Acknowledge.
Ha!
Defense system deactivation prioritized. Awaiting shutdown command.
Shepard, it appears that shutdown requires a synchronous command.
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Cerberus is deploying manual defenses to the landing pad, Shepard.
And that's where we need to go.
Give me your shield. You give me your shield too.
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. Had to get through the interference. Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait. Scan's picking up something coming your way.
Proximity alert.
What
Deploying
is?
armed response.
An Atlas. Terrific.
Give it everything
Stand
you
by
got.
for Titanfall.
Now the deck is clear, Shepard. Anyone wounded?
Just the usual minor flesh wound.
On you, Garrus. Would anyone tell?
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
Da 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 da.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
All right, more assets. Yay. Let's see. Sue's Hope colonists. The Asari Shaia was rescued by Commander Shepard. Basically what was mentioned in the letter, so I'm not going to read too much detail. Advanced Fighter Squadron. A squadron of advanced fighter ships was liberated from Cerberus forces in Novaria. Fast, agile, and remarkably fuel-efficient, these one-person spacecraft pack surprisingly heavy firepower for their size. After Alliance installed their own VI programs and swept for hidden bugs or transmission signals, they repainted the fighters and pressed them into service. Commander Shepard's interview with Diana Allers about bringing the Krogan into the Reaper War cast the Krogan in a favorable light, which drew even more clans to the Allied Forces banner. Basically, it's just going to show that because Shepard had replaced faith in the Krogan are repaying her in kind.
So, Sarah, about your buddy, the one who joined Cerberus. You heard from him?
No, I cut ties. Reported him for whatever good that did. No way I want that crap on my record. Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, Liara wants to see us in the captain's cabin.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a long time for a computer to sit around.
Please, I was an archaeologist. I know what I'm doing. I'm encasing these records in time capsules and seeding copies on multiple planets. And while it's not foolproof, the VI I'm installing has every translation and linguistics program I could find.
So it's an information guide like Vigil on Ilos?
Yes. I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
Alright. I'll go and let you guys decide this. Should I let Liara decide? Should I basically want her to make me sound larger than life? Or should I just tell her, let all my sins be remembered? Let history be the judge. That's usually the one I pick.
Put down the truth. Good, bad. Don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Yeah, I even though the let Liara decide dialogue option has the more heartwarming dialogue, I typically prefer the just be honest thing. Yeah, Shepard would hate to be hyped up, but more importantly, for me at least, I'm a history buff, but I hate it when the history has a slant to it. I would much prefer a historical figure to be remembered for their actions, both good and bad. Because everyone's flawed. To remember only the good or the bad is a disservice to history itself. So yeah, let all my sins be remembered. Kind of a warts and all sort of thing. Alright, so the Attican Beta, Hercules system, we need to go to Alatena.
I found something.
What's that? This was the monkey planet. Interferometric array. Theseus system.
Signal confirmed.
Pharos. Exactly, nobody's perfect. But that seems to be a thing of late, where people always either want to remember their historical figures as either perfect paragons of virtue, and when they realize that no, they're just humans, they've made mistakes, they've done things that, especially when it relates to modern morality, doesn't exactly fit right. And so like, well, we have to tear this down because our founding fathers weren't perfect. Well, of course not, they're human. But that doesn't diminish the good things that they've done. Just know that they've done some bad things too, just like you. Just like me. Everyone has done good and bad. But if the good things that they've done have outweighed the bad things, then I'd say that they're still good people, and we should remember that. Okay, this is a lot, and this is a very large system, so bear with me. And west of Irune, north of Belt, west of Asteroid Belt.
I found something.
There we go. Irune is the Volus homeworld, by the way. Those little people in the hazmat suits. Book of Plenix. This is the relay system, so we'll come back to it. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 clusters, or 4 systems in this cluster, so we're gonna be here for a little bit. Okay, sorry. Exactly, people are a result of their time. It's not fair to them to bring in modern morality to judge a culture that in which that morality hadn't been invented yet. The best you can do is acknowledge that, yeah, it wasn't perfect, but we've come a long way since then. That sort of thing. It also kind of goes along with another of my firm beliefs that the sins of the father, aka the sins of the previous generation and the generations before that, do not pass on to the current generation. You can't blame the current generation for the mistakes that the previous generation made. At least that's what I believe. Now, what you can blame them for is continuing said mistakes.
I found something.
As in not learning from them. But you can't blame them for their father's mistakes to begin with. Okay. Southwest star near the third ring. Okay. Grab the fuel quick and run!
Faster than light jump successful.
Come on, almost. We can make it. There we go. Omakar. Okay, northeast to star before third ring.
Signal confirmed.
Pulse, yes. Volus Intelligence Archives. Well, ain't just governments making the same mistakes. It's society in general. Those who don't know and understand history are doomed to repeat it. Which is why history or great events have kind of been cyclical. Okay, so before we leave the system, I'm gonna go down to Liara's cabin and pick up that intel upgrade that we got. Morden Solis' name is now on the memorial wall. Well, makes sense. He did serve aboard the Normandy. It's only fitting he's remembered as part of her crew.
Excellent find, Commander. The information...
Power damage.
network terminal has been updated.
Alright. Next stop, Citadel. To figure out what the hell Udina's been up to. Alright, let's go ahead and find out what the Solarian Counselor wants.
Alliance Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend?
Oh, that's not good.
What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online. I got a bad feeling here. Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Caden make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
Alright, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright. Let's go repel a Cerberus invasion. Making a hot drop. We got Bailey.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Just keep dropping. I'll keep shooting.
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
How bad's the situation? Do you know if the counselors are alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
Well, I mean, oh god, this is a mess.
Here we go. CSAT network access, courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else. But if he's inside...
Why would the Counselor be meeting with the Executor?
Usually it means someone big's about to be prosecuted. I guess that someone had Cerberus friends.
The Counselor mentioned Udina. But that's insane. Does he even have this kind of pull?
Well, you know who'd have the answer to that? The Counselor.
Gotta find
One Counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
He could be in the Executor's office. It's a fairly defensible position.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
Alright, we now...
Did you hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
This has now become search and rescue. Those shields will help. I love that. Okay, fine.
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
Has been sealed for your protection.
Open up!
Roger that.
Alright. Let's check this door, make sure there's nobody hiding.
They really went room to room, didn't they?
None yet.
Damn it, keep looking.
Not sure we're gonna find any survivors, Bailey.
Richfield! Lamont! You alive?
Hey! Might not alerting the whole station.
If gunfire doesn't put them on notice, I sure won't.
Personal log, Armando Owen Bailey. Warren Herc that if he doesn't fill out his report properly, I'm kicking his ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. Reschedule meeting with customs analysts about cargo weight discrepancies over the last year. Don't let him wriggle out of that again, damn it. Reports of undesirables getting on the station illegally, have biometric systems calibrated. Again! Kick Herc's sorry ass from one end of the Citadel to the other. There. Well, there was something in the other room. Door control. Sergeant Uriah Shaw to Captain Ina Mao. I brought up number 177504 from evidence so you can see for yourself. We caught the slag who was assembling it in one of the Tower 110's bathrooms. He got it past detectors in pieces, metal barrel and a hollowed out Omni tool, Ezo and one of those Cision toothbrushes. The rest was plastic or ceramic, no gang ink on him. He was in a sport coat like most of the male employees of Tower 110. His ID was manufactured. He's got a record that dates back to when his med card was issued, and before that, nothing. This is way beyond coincidence. This is a pro assassin, and he's not alone. We've got people smuggling talons all over the station. Patrol knows it. Organized crime knows it. Everybody knows it. When you try to talk to the Major, you hit a steel wall. Where's Internal Affairs when you need him? Why can't we get them to open an investigation on customs? You would not get away with this blind eye business if this were Los Angeles or Hong Kong. The Major says he's not going to screw over good police because of one nut with a pistol. But this isn't just one. Ask the Executor this. This is the stuff we're catching. What's slipping by? Shaw. Someone was... I'm betting that Major was on Cerberus' payroll. His talons are Cerberus pistols. Rewarded as a traitor deserves.
We've got to be close now.
Yeah, there's a stairwell further on. Executor's office is right above it. Let's hope we're not too late.
Burn. Bitch. Breaching.
Bailey.
Well,
looks like
shit.
they got the Executor and 2 Solarian bodyguards.
Damn, alright, keep searching. If you don't see the counselor's body, don't count him out yet.
See anything, Garrus? Cloak field.
Found him. He looks unharmed.
Get him somewhere safe.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Don't even think about it.
Shepard, he's going to kill us all.
That remains to be seen.
I mean, Udina, he's staging a coup. He's got the other counselors now to hand over to Cerberus.
3 on 1, pal. It's over.
No. No, it's fun.
Surprise, motherfucker. Cloaks are unfair. Only I should have cloaks. Fane! Damn it. So he's gonna die. Whoever that asshole is, he's going to die. I will kill him myself. I'm gonna gut him like a fish.
How bad is it?
I have time. Catch him.
Shepard, what's going on up there?
Thane needs medical help, fast. And I need to take care of an assassin.
He must be going after the rest of the council.
Get the word out. Udina's trying to seize power. I've got to get to the counselors.
They're being taken to a shuttle pad on the Presidium. Start driving. I'll try to raise them on the comm.
No one kills my crew, gets away with it.
I'm sending it to your car.
Good work, Bailey. We're almost there.
Oh, hi. You're dead. Well, looks like we're coming in for a crash landing. Ow.
Shepard, my instruments say your car's stopped.
I'm on foot now. Any luck contacting the council?
Negative, their guards are dead. But we've still got vital signs on the council's transponders.
Where are they going?
The shuttle pad above Shelmar Plaza. Udina's with them. If he can get them in range of that assassin,
my way.
Phantoms, huh? More sword fuckers. Don't try and outsnipe me.
They don't like to hold still, do they? They sealed it behind them.
Well, looks like we're going the long way.
I'm at Shelmar Plaza. Where's the council?
In an elevator. They're trying to get to the ship. Dock. Someone's following them. Someone with a sword. Right for you, Shepard. Grab an elevator.
As soon as we can, Bailey, but we gotta get there first. All terrain. Oh no, you don't. Oh, fuck.
Okay, I'm in the shaft.
Hang on. This will be a fast climb.
Tell me that assassin hasn't reached the council.
He's trying, but I'm making his elevator stop on every floor.
Nice.
Ha!
I found our
Was this the floor you want?
There's a power conduit beneath
Bye bye.
Going down.
Incoming phantoms.
Guess that was their stop.
Bye.
Shepard, bad news.
Is there any other kind?
That hitman jumped to another elevator and he's overridden my controls. He's on his way up. I can't stop him.
I'll handle it.
Shit.
Here they come!
Yeah.
Shepard?
I see them. Jump!
What's that noise?
Gun, get down!
Damn it, Kaden!
Go! Cerberus took out the shuttle. Everyone back to the elevator. Move! Shepard, what's going on?
Shepard's blocking our escape. She's with Cerberus.
Just hang on.
Shut the fuck up.
I got this. Everyone calm down.
I can explain this, Caden.
Come on, Shepard. Gun drawn on a counselor? Kinda looks bad.
Alright.
We don't have time to negotiate. You've been fooled, all of you. Udina's behind this attack. The Solarian counselor confirmed it.
Please, you have no proof. You'll never do.
There are Cerberus soldiers in the elevator shaft behind us. If you open that door, they'll kill you all.
We've mistrusted Shepard before, and it did not help us.
We don't have time to debate this. We're dead if we stay out here. I'm overriding the lock.
Come on, Caden.
I better not regret this.
You won't.
Udina, step away from the console.
To hell with this.
He's got a gun!
Gun! Right, Caden, you want to be the inspector? Good work.
Caden.
Yeah, I'm good.
The door!
Bailey.
Made it as fast as we could, Shepard. Looks like you took care of things.
Something's not right. You said Cerberus was targeting us. Where did their soldiers go?
Cerberus was right here, but they beat feet into the Keeper tunnels when they figured out we were coming. Sorry, Counselor, I'll say it plain. Shepard just saved the lot of you.
And you have saved my life twice now, Shepard. I owe you both a personal debt, and one on behalf of Palaven.
You don't owe me anything, Counselor. Times like this, we all stand together.
Commander, do you have any idea why the elusive man would do this?
No, I don't. But I plan to find out.
All right, people. Principals are evacuated. We got a tunnel and 1 million more places to secure. Move it.
Guy.
Yes? Things didn't go as planned. The Council's still in control of the Citadel and Udina's dead.
Udina was expendable.
Now what?
There are other plans in motion. I'll fill you in when you return. I'm surprised you let Shepard get the better of you, Ling.
It won't happen again.
We'll see.
Alright, assuming we land where I think we're gonna land, I've got one thing left to do, and then we'll call the stream for today.
We looked over every centimeter of those tunnels, Shepard. Your Cerberus pal is made out of smoke and mirrors.
Wait, these are tunnels, right? Just one exit and one entrance.
No, that Keeper tunnel from the elevator lobby led into the superstructure. Once you're in there, the place is like an ant farm. We can't even get an ID on him. He released a VI into the Citadel system that erased footage of him wherever he went. I guess he didn't trust that Udina's plan would come together. That reminds me, we got your friend Thane into Huerta Memorial. He's in for surgery. Apparently, there's complications.
Do you think he'll make it?
I caught that they didn't have much drill blood on the Citadel. I notified his next of kin, his son Koliat. He was the right blood type, but I don't know if he made it in time. We're pretty sure the route to the hospital is safe from Cerberus if you want to see him. I'd go now.
I'll get on it.
Oh, and you can tell him the Solarian counselor says he's a hero. It just, I don't know, make things easier for him.
So yeah, there's we're gonna go talk with Thane,
How are we supposed to predict the moves of an enemy we don't understand?
and then that'll be into the stream for today. There's a lot of stuff we need to do on the Citadel before we leave, but that can be for the next stream.
Now arriving at Wartime Memorial Hospital.
Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
That's a nice sentiment, but it won't help when we run out of supplies. I've seen this happen in combat before. And we will run out of supplies. Have you seen the projections the Administration Center made?
I have. The situation is going to get worse. What's your point?
We can't deny the facts. If we prioritize them, some of our patients are in a much better position to survive. If we take care of them first and ration our supplies, we can save some now, and enable ourselves to save more later.
We cannot do that. We swore an oath to help the sick regardless of their economic situations or their places in society. Who are we to choose who lives or dies? That's not what we do. We help our patients, all of them.
Everyone makes sacrifices in wartime. You'll make yours sooner or later.
I'm sure I will. But I'll do it without betraying my oath or my patients.
It's not that simple. If we aren't careful about this now, we'll end up losing everyone.
Then we'll find a way. Look, we have more fortunate patients, right?
Yes. And I hate to say it, but the fortunate ones have far better survival odds.
And more credits. So we ask them for donations, to get more supplies, for those without credits.
What? Are you saying what I think you're saying? That's... You know, that actually might work.
Yeah, it's called triage. You prioritize the patients that will survive the best, and don't even bother the patients that are going to die no matter what.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Drell named Thane Krios.
Well, we have a Drell, but not under that name.
He was injured. Stab wound. He's a regular patient here.
It's all right, it's all right. I see. The doctors were able to repair a lot of the trauma. However, Mr. Krios is in the final stages of Keprel's syndrome. At its worst, Keprel's syndrome interferes with his blood's ability to carry oxygen, and he lost a lot. Now, they've given him transfusions, but frankly, there was a very limited supply of Drell blood on the Citadel.
Is he still alive or not?
Mr. Krios slips in and out of consciousness, and the outlook isn't good. It's hard to tell how much time he has. When he's awake, he's pretty lucid, never forgets anything. I think that helps. His son, Koliat, he's in there saying his goodbyes. You might want to say yours.
Yeah.
Commander Shepard, my father mentioned you were no longer incarcerated. I don't know if you remember me. I'm Koliat Krios. I came to donate blood and, well, he asked me to take off his oxygen mask so he could be comfortable. I don't think it will be very long.
Your father helped me save a lot of lives. I'd like to be here.
Of course.
Commander, I'm afraid I won't be joining you again.
You've done more than enough, Thane.
That assassin should be embarrassed. A terminally ill Drell managed to stop him from reaching his target.
I'll pass the word along.
There's something I must do before it gets worse. I must... Kalahira, mistress of inscrutable depths, I ask forgiveness. Kalahira, whose waves wear down stone and sand.
Kalahira, wash the sins from this one, and set him on the distant shore of the infinite spirit.
Kolyat, you speak as the priests do. You have been spending time with them.
I brought a prayer book. Commander, would you care to join me?
Alright.
Kalahira, this one's heart is pure, but beset by wickedness and contention.
Guide this one to where the traveler never tires. The lover never leaves. The hungry never starve. Guide this one, Kalahira, and she will be a companion to you as she was to me.
Farewell, Thane.
Kolyat. Why did the last verse say she?
The prayer was not for him, Commander. He has already asked forgiveness for the lives he has taken. His wish was for you.
Goodbye, Thane. You won't be alone long.
Alright. Thane's gone. Yeah. Salutes in the chat. But we have a lot of things to do in the Citadel, so we're gonna call it right here. We'll be back to Mass Effect on Monday, as well as Horizon Zero Dawn. So I hope you join me on that. And yeah, have a good weekend, everybody, and I will see you all later.